Hello everyone, good morning. Very good morning. Today's morning is very nice and weather is good, cool but very nice and good. So today I will discuss some problems. When you focus on problem, you will have more problem. When you focus on possibilities, you will have more opportunities. Now I will say again, try to say with me, try to remember these things. When you focus on problem, you will have more problem. When you focus on possibilities, you'll have more opportunities. Today's topic is problems. Problems. One problems, many problems. So, problem. How do you solve your problem? How you find out your problem? How you find out others' problem? First, you try to find out your problems. Why and why you get stressful mind? Why some stress come into your mind? Just wait. First you try to find out your problem. Then if you can find out your problem, then if you can find out your problem, then you can solve others' problem. If you don't, if you cannot find out your problems, how you can solve other problems? So problems everywhere. When we see everywhere, so many problems in this world. In this world, so some of people was been said we can see 80% false and 20% true. And if just some people also they are living, but they no people they do not happy. They feel I have so lots of problem, and if I get solved all of this problem, I will be happy. But it is not. It is not possible. It is impossible for everyone. So, and work, and which are work, I will say first to find out your work and what you want to do. Work will give you happiness. Work will give you uh, work will make a peaceful mind. Only the hard work. And which work you have to do. So many people they try to do easy work. Easy work. So Einstein also Einstein said that if you want to be happy, try to choose a hard work. If you want to be happy, try to choose a hard work. I am also making video, and so many videos I made here in this place. So I said this is my class. Or so many people they do not understand why I am making. I also couldn't speak before 5 years ago. Then I started my journey. Okay, no matter. Now 5 years ago, when I was 43 years old, 40 or 42, then I started my journey speaking English. 40 years old, I started my education. I didn't go to school, English medium school. I just pass out from normal Bengali school, and Bengali schools only I get mark in English 26. 26 I got English in English. But I think, and then no, I think not. I thought, okay, my brain is very poor. I couldn't speak English. This English is not for me, because then I couldn't understand about this language. Now also, then I admitted in art college. Then I completed my degree in art college, which like this 5 years course that was. Then I passed out from art college. Then I also I enjoyed my painting. I enjoyed with my painting. I also lots of painting I did. Then I was very mindful person all time. I traveled many places, and like this all over the India. abroad Bangladesh. Also, I had gone so many times also. So then I think, then I thought, not think, then I thought, okay, now I did lots of exhibition, lots of lots of exhibition, lots of traveling also I complete, but what I low and what is incomplete on my things, and I think and think, if I want to go here and there, this language is very important. And how can I study this language? How can I learn this language? And then I started so many book reading. Then I started so many reading book. Then I couldn't speak anything. Then what happened? After 43 years old, what can I do? So many types of also work already I had done and had learned and so learned, not learned, had learned. So this then now also I am starting this journey. So okay, who are watching? Only the before some of videos I made, only you try to speak on yourself. You try to speak on yourself, not others. First, you have to do focus on yourself, not others. If you that's why I am also speaking to you. If you find out, if you can find out your solve problems, then you can solve out others problem. So first you find out what is your problem. And so many people, so they always they try to do find out others problem, and they advised and they advised to us. Now you think, and now also I'm also using here simple sentence, some of these letters. In this world, so many kinds of people I always said. So these things is very interesting, and I also this morning was my habit every time I would go here and there with my friends, and in the morning time I couldn't sleep, and I all day when I see um, shine some of sky shine when I see, then I slept out. I couldn't sleep. So my dear friends who are, and I'd say my dear audience who are watching my views, what happened now? So I'm sharing my personal life, my personal things, my personal happen, my personal problem. All are things I will share to you, and I'll share to you, and also I am practicing to you. So these things is very not comfortably, not possible. It was very impossible things, and I started some of now also in internet. I searched some of video, and I so many videos also, so many person they made so many type of video, grammars. But I think if I want to speak and what is the technique is very important. Then I saw one of this like this John Eric. John Eric said so storytelling, and one of this other person also who was and whose name and Dhananjay Hetiarichi also said story and storytelling. I think storytelling is very nice. If I read um, if I understanding and speaking and thinking skill will work at a time. Now some of sentence we read in our grammar books, but these things also only one, two, four, five things, five of sentences we can understand from grammar book. Like this is a tense rules, only 12 things, and past tense. I will say to you present, past, future. These are things only we can learn. We can learn from our books. That is tense forms and parts of speech, and the tense form. All this work, all this like a what do you say? All these some grammar rules we all time we read, but it is not enough for anyone. it is not for anyone. And I started so many books and reading book. Book reading is very nice and interesting. Then I started some storytelling. If I and I say to my son, okay, now you have to read this story every day. You try to speak, and you try to copy. You try to copy it. I also try to copy it, like a simple stories, stories, many stories I had read. Nowadays also I am reading one of stories. I am trying to make sentences which are this called parallel sentences. Now also I will say to you sometimes letters what is parallel sentence, parallel sentence also. Then also many things also I couldn't speak my pronunciation, how I can develop my pronunciation. So many things would come in my mind. Then I started small video. I didn't have nothing also like mobile stand, mobile, and what can I do. So in a like a 2026 2000 I had only one mobile. I had only one mobile 2026. Now after 9 or 10 years later, I have four mobile, one gimbal stand, and four like this also mobile camera stands, two projector. Many things I bought from this education. So my dear friends, if you want to do these things, also very true, and I am sharing with you. This is true. It is not this false. And I started my journey, and with some of my students, I say to them, okay, now I opened an education center, and if I can do, and some of students they come and they after 2 months later, some of first I said this, okay, now I will now also I am opening education center, and who will admitted, you can admit it in my center. So only not money. And there are also some of students, they 6 or 7 9 students they admitted within the 2 months, within 2 months. And after 3 or 4 months later, 6 students had gone from that reason, had leave my education center. Then I was very upset, and with my 3 students, oh okay, no matter, I started with them. So my dear friends, only the things who want to learn, who want to do. Many people will it is not, many people will say you many things. Many people will say to you many things, because you are like this. I am thinking about myself. You are thinking well for others people who do not who cannot speak, who cannot learn. These are things we are doing, my son and me. Okay, it is not matter. And how many times difficulty time also will come in our life. That's why I'm saying that how you find out, how I find out my problem, and how I always try to solve these problems, always try to always try to solve, or always try to work with my problem. And also then after I see many here and there who are learning this language, who are practicing this language. We can read, we can write, but these are also topics, these are all problems. We cannot speak fluently. This is the problem. So then I started, and if I say to others people, what you are doing now, one of the scores also I am like I'm remember I remember this course. This course means this like what why you are worried, what I am doing. You think why you are worried, what I am doing. These things also, some of this great simple quotes, and I hang in my all over my house. houses, all over my house. So some also these courses, government discuss ideas, government discuss events. I all time I find out some great speeches. Then I followed them, what they are saying in English language, and what they are saying, and I find out they are also speaking to these motivational things. How do you get, and who are people will say to you these are things important for this day, that matter, that matter, and also my matter also. Then I always try to solve my matter. Always I try to give, or always I try to do uh, with me best. And the best means I then I promise, then I not a promise, I commitment. I want to learn this language. If I do not learn, how can I develop my system? Then I okay, every day, and so many difficulties time also. I so many things I did. I and did also I would do so many things I would do. There are also so many like this mobile, and also some of papers, paper practice, paper cutting practice, lottery type of practice, and many type of also practice I did. But I thought, I always one thing I always thought these things will be one day experience for me. Because of that, I am only focusing my own way. If I cannot speak, this is the it is not impossible for me. If I if I want to speak this fluently, then it will be very interesting. I have to speak, and now also I am becoming a teacher, and some of students also they are coming in my institution. Then slowly I give some of ad, like also I use these terms. So then also I find out so many problems. So people do not try to solve your problem. People will try to how do you get down to, how do you get down to you. And people always throw stones at you. You don't throw them back. You don't feel like and also another thing, so when you will start to speak, then you will listen. First to listen something important things, and which are things important, you have to listen. And I always say LSRW and also T. LSRWT. These are things also very important things in our life. What these are things is the listening, speaking, reading, writing, and also thinking. You have to think must. Without thinking, you cannot speak. And also, I tried now. So why I joined these words now. I will share. Then when I started making video, then I so many things, many type of many type of sentences would come to my mind. But uh, but I don't and after when I start to making video, then I think, and what I am saying to you, and saying to you, it means what I am doing. So people will say many things, but people do not see my video be, because of they have no patience. But I have patience. I have to do work. I have to do work with my patience, and I have to do develop my patience. Then I start learning. But now I'll say to you, I am developing my patience, not you, not you, and I am developing my patience. If you listen, it is nice for you. If you listen, so many people, so they always would say many things, but I cannot listen them. They always speak to me. Your pronunciation, your vocabulary, your thinking skill, your writing skill, your accent is not good. Okay, then now I understand. My thinking style is my thinking style. Yes, what is happening in my mind, nobody will understand. What is happening, what I am doing, it is my own thing, and what they are doing, I don't copy them. Okay, now understand these things also. And then I said, then I think and think, every person, every person in these worlds, why their face not same. If I ask to you, what will say? What will say? If I ask to you, what will say? Then okay, uh, I noticed this one things. Also, these things, our brain is also not same, because of we get from our brain, from our mother, father, and family, and these are activities we learn from our childhood, and all this, and these are activities we do whole life, and which are things we learn from our childhood, like this, when like in 5 years, in 5 or 6 years, which are things we unconscious mind, in our unconscious mind, which are things we learned from our parents. These are activities we all time we do. Then I found it, okay, oh, these things is very nice. Also, I am also thinking to about you these things, when now also I am feeling good and very nice and fantastic. Also, I am doing enjoying, I am enjoying with my life. So, my dear friends, all time you have to do, create own your things, not others. You have to do, try to speak own your way, not others. You have to do, think own your way, not others. You, and you try to do, share them. You know better than me. I know I didn't know nothing better than you, and I didn't know nothing better than you. I know you know better than me. And some of people also, they would say it is their activities. I always say so. In our surrounding life, so many types of people, they always will say many things, and they won't, like some, wait, they won't give you credit, they won't give you some lesson, they won't give you money, they won't give you nothing. They always, they will judge to you, because judging is very easy, and they do not understand what is my matter. Yesterday also, one of in front of my gate, some of my, like what is renter, he argued to other person, and I said, now I know your problem, why you are argued with him, and some of people, they do not understand what you are, but your problem I only know. And he said to me, but my dear friends, don't argue with others people. You just, you try to do best your own your work, and you can say which are which day if I do not make a video, I feel some what is lazy, and I feel some like uh, lazy, and what to say, I did not works like this mandatory works. It is my mandatory all time. I want to do some good, or good things. So good habit I am making, good habit every day. I am try to speak with you, no matter who will say to you, who will not not another person will give you nothing, not to try to say them nothing. Also, they are also working for morning walk, and if I say, if I would say to them, they won't understand me. They discourage. They can say many things also. So another things also, now what is the problem? Problem means, how do you solve your problem in 1 hour, in a hour, in a hour, in 1 hour? How many sentences also I am speaking to with you? This is my practice, this is my class. All time I come here in this place. This place is very nice and interesting. Nobody will say to you nothing. And this place, I also said, this place is made for me, and this place is made for me because I want to do something new things. I want to do, and this God also, God has given to me, and this place is made by God. This place is made, I say, for by me, not for by God. And I got this place by God. I If I say God, and God has given to birth, and my birth is by God, and no matter, nobody will say to you nothing, but you're doing things only you can do, and nobody will solve your problem, only you can solve your problem. So my dear friends, every time now also I am I would like to use some also parallel sentence. This also parallel sentence. I will say to you one of this story. How can now also I said before so many times, this story is like this. Once upon a time there was a boy. Now also I have to study some, but I can say this story. First I will say these stories, then after I will try to this story explain. Once upon a time there was a boy, and if I say once there was a boy, once there was a boy who didn't who did not learn, who didn't go to school, who didn't go to school. And if I say that once there was a boy, uh, once upon a time there was a villager, once upon a time there was a villager who didn't go to school, who didn't go to school, who like this not who it is not like you don't use this words, the who, but always he tried to read books. He But always like this also, always try to read. And I said this is always he tried to read. Okay, now he also you have to do remove this sentence who. And first time when we say these are words like this, there was a boy, then you can say who was illiterate, and he didn't like this he didn't uh, he didn't read, he couldn't read nothing, but always try to read something. Now so what? Now, my dear friends, now also I will explain this story. How many times it get time, but it is important for me and important for you also. If you listen to me in a story, how many times you can join with these words, it does not matter. But always try to do read. But always tried to read. But always tried to read. And uh, uh, what is it? But like this also some of words you can say was also who, but, and often saw, and often saw to others people they would read some books and papers, but doesn't read book. He doesn't read a book. So now also I completed my journey. 1 kilometer, so I will show to you, my dear friends. Like you can see, these are milestones, and because of that, yesterday I couldn't make video. My son, he would come here and he made some video here. That's why I couldn't make video, and today I get some times. That's why I'm making video. This video will be for 1 hour. Because of that, yesterday I couldn't make video, and yesterday if I would have made video, this video would have time like half an hour or 40 minutes. That's why I'm taking time today's video. I have to do work, I have to do and I have to do complete, and then I think today's video I have to do make. Today's video's length will be 1 hour, because I didn't make yesterday video. Every day, every time, every situation, you have to do try. So these are sentence very important. Also I'm thinking about this sentence in order to, like also yesterday one of sentences also I find out in on in a year, on in a year, on in a year, on a day, on a day. These are some phrasal words, phrasal noun, phrasal sense. I'll say the phrasal word, phrasal noun, phrasal verb, phrasal. So many things. So some people say phrasal verb, phrasal. Not only this phrasal verbs, and another also you have to speak. You try to speak without speaking. You always try to speak, no matter and who will say to you. If they do not understand, it is not your matter. Your matter is and which are things you have to say. This is matter, and every day, not every day, every time you have to try to speak on your way. You try to make on your style, on your passion. Don't copy others people, or not. First you have to copy to others people. You have to listen others person, and which are things is important for you. Every time you have to speak. And also in morning walk time also I always try to come here in this place. Then I start to make a video. So many videos also I made, but now also I am also increasing my speaking. I am also thinking about this English language, what I am thinking, and which are thinkings which are thinking at a time in the morning, not at a time, which are thinkings work into my brain. I always try to share with you these things. And if I if I go on the stage, what will say? Some people will say many things, but I will say to you like this: sentences will come to in your mind. If, you can think, you can learn, you can. So people will learn, people will people learn, people change, people move on. People learn, people change, people move on. Don't judge by the past. Don't judge by the past. People change, people learn, people move on. And why now also I am saying to you, who are person who are watching, who are watching my like this my speech, who are working, who are watching, and who are trying to speak, who are listening my speak. I will say to you, no matter. And so many people, so I say to many people, why not you start from this and you learn. These are things like you spend lots of time, you waste their times also education, but you do not learn for your own self. If I say this also, you do not learn for yourself. First you have to learn on yourself what you want to do in your future, and what you want to do if like these are things is very nice and interesting. And also I regularly regularly uh, have been coming here for like his before to 2 years, not 1 years, and which day I made this gimbal stands. Then I have been coming here. So these things also, I'm also making this sentence, new simple sentence will come to in your mind when you start to speak. So every time, every situation you try to speak. This is also language. This is language like I sing a song when some of people they in this world we when we do mistake. After mistaking who are people, they do not mistake, they don't want to do new things, but after mistaking they will learn, they will change, they will move on, they want to do move on, they will change, and then they are do best, they will do best their things all time. And these are things is very nice and interesting. And so I will say these things also social psychology in our surrounding life. So many people, many kinds of people, I always try to those people also. Yesterday I say these words, I use these words. This is like successful people who are successful people, and they do not follow to who are successful person. They follow they follow to who are getting mistaking, who are who are getting mistaken, who did mistakes, and why not they get success. That's why they are. And some of people will say, and I did some mistake, okay, no matter, and they will say, but I am making some also new bridge. And when I will start to speak, they will do not understand what I am saying before them. And some days I know this day will come to me near. Some of them not this far way where. So in this field, in this situation, in this movement, what you want to do, these things you have to do. So you have to do some take risks. Take risks means when you will take risks without taking risks, you cannot win the game. And risks also, if you do not follow, if you cannot, if you do not break the rules, you cannot win the game. Some also also the Swami Vivekananda said this risks. If you take risks, you have to take risks. Without risks, you cannot win the game. If you lose, if you guide. If you lose, you can guide. If you win, and you take risks in your life. Take risks in your life. If you win, you can lead. If you lose, you can guide. So these words are very nice, and some people want to say it. These are words. Now, one thing. Now also, I will discuss these words. You have to do take risks. Without risking, you cannot win the game. But if you think, now if I fall down, what will say another person? But they won't say nothing. They won't do nothing for you. They will judge you. But you fall down and you get up. Fall down and get up. Fall down and get up. But they, who are people, they don't fall down, they didn't get up, never. But you have to do, and how many times? And you think they are trying, they didn't get, they have no courage, they didn't try to fall down because of their shyness is very so high, their hesitation feelings is so high, and that's why they didn't fall down. But they don't want to fall down. I also wanted to fall down, and also some people will say, some of my people said to me, I didn't I couldn't progress my art life. That's why I'm doing this like a educational system, also increasing English language. Some of person said to me, because I couldn't know, and before I couldn't say nothing to them, him, not them, him, who, and like also he said to me, and who means like also he couldn't progress his art life. That's why he changed his thoughts idea. And okay, no better, his observing style, it is my observing style is another, my observing style is different from them, and then from not than them. My observing style is different than them, and their observing style is different than me, it may be, and they will laugh at me because I am different. I laughed at them because they are all same. And which are things also, these are things you can say. Okay, now also I see one thing also I'll say, beautiful days do not come to you, you must work towards them. And beautiful days do not come to you, only you can make your beautiful days. Nobody will give you beautiful days, nobody will carry with you, nobody will make beautiful days for you. Sometimes they will make, and they will invite to us, and now then we will join them, and we will encourage them. Now also you go and you can go high up, you go high up, you go high up, and you can go high up. For that's why I have come. And some of people, they invite to us because of the forcefully I have to go there. If I don't go their house, they will say, why not you come, why not you come? I make uh, I have made for many things for you. Why not you have come in my house? They will say, no matter, no matter, and you will say, okay, if I get some time, it is possible for me, I will come, but not. It is also wrong things. I will say to you. You directly you say, I don't come. I don't come. I cannot come. So I have some works. That's why I cannot present with you. I couldn't present with your party. I couldn't present with your. I couldn't get manage time for you for this party. And you can say which are words. These are words you can say, and important things. Also, no, my dear friends, and which are things like also now also I'll share with you some of things which are things also I said. First, I will say the villager and the spectacles. This story also I said so many times. So I also regularly I practice this. This has this language. Well, say this language is like once upon a time there was a villager. Like this, once upon a time there was a villager. He didn't go to school. He didn't read and write. He couldn't read and write. He often saw the many people wear spectacles for reading and writing. They use some spectacles for reading and writing, but they couldn't read nothing. And he thought and thought, if I have spectacles, I can read like these people. Okay, now he decided, now I have to do buy a spectacles, and he went. Like also, I completed 1 kilometers. Now, my dear friends, as you can see here, so too fast I show it to you 1 kilometer, then I will show to you last 3 kilometers. So every day I walk like 4 kilometers. When I start for video, and I now also I completed 3 kilometers. I have to go 1 kilometers, and I have to do finish 1 kilometer. Right, 3 kilometers I already finished, and 3 kilometers I already talking to you. I didn't stop nothing. I couldn't stop nothing in front of like this. When every day I do my practice, which are practice will be some days experience. I will say that's also I am doing enjoying with my life, because I think now also I am thinking, and that's why I didn't get hurt. This is hard situation, but I am doing enjoying with my life. Doing I am enjoying with my life. Who will say to me? Because who are people? They think this is very hard work, and this is very difficult work. They couldn't do. They couldn't do these works. And who will say this is best things? Who will say to me this is best things for me? I will do, I will enjoy with my video, and that's why anything I can agree for lost, and not I can lost anything, not anything. This is like this also I said one of my friends. I said every morning I am wasting time, 50 rupees or 100 rupees, you can say what I'm so, but not I'm also like walking. I am a morning walk. Then uh, if I also this is like I used to do morning walk before also. Now also I am doing my morning walk with speaking, also making video, with speaking and also video and also reading. 3 4 or 4 works at a time I am doing. Now also I am walking I am walking is good for health, and speaking is good for mind, and video is your what to say, it is like this, it is your investing, not investing, what to say, it is your saving what you did before. Now also I am saving my personal life on YouTube, and who and where I can get money, but it does not matter, and who will give money, it does not matter. I don't care, and who will give me something, but it does not matter. I am what is that? I am like this. This is my experience. All our experience I am saving. All our experience I am saving on YouTube. These things also now also I am thinking, and who are, if I say so, some of people who can who will say to me, and so many people also, there are also so many people, they always speak to me. Now also if I can make a sub video, and then it will be nicer things, and what I am saying to you, and if I make video, then this piece will be very nice and interesting. Now also you think what I am doing, why what I am doing, what like this, if I say to you what I am doing, it is not it is not a sentence. A sentence is why you are worried. You think why you are worried. You think what I am doing, why you are worried. What I am doing, why you are worried. Why you are worried, you think why you are worried, what I am doing. This is the things. This is the things also when I start to make video, then I feel some interesting, and also some also moody feel. But when I start to make when I get the speech for another person, but I couldn't speak. But nowadays also I will make some of video, then I will stand some of like this here also. Every time I if I stuck, if I hang, if I ready some of a camera in front of my speech, and what will say, what will happen. This is also I have to do exam, and I have to do like this experiment. These are all things in our life experience we have to do. So these things will have to you. These things will be one day you experience, and this experience I am also sharing on my YouTube channel. This now also I'm changed many things. Also I changed. I couldn't speak before. Now also I'm speaking in. So I'm feeling these are words when I try to speak, and what I am developing. And some of people said before many things, but I regularly I am making video for you, not you for me. Okay, now another thing is like I will say. So there was a villager. There was a villager. Which are things first I like. So why not I am saying this story? Why not? And he said, if I have spectacles, I can read like these people. One day he went to the market. One day he went to the town, and he searched here and there. Also he couldn't find out here and there nothing. And then he find out one of optics shop. Then he didn't know what is the optics shop, and there also he saw in the saw there also some of spectacles hanging there, and he said the shopkeeper, oh buy, I can get some spectacles for here. And he said, okay, now come here. And now the villager said to him, okay, now you can give me some of the spectacles for reading and writing. And the shopkeeper gave him various spectacles, and for reading and writing also a book. The villager tried one by one, but he couldn't read nothing. He couldn't read nothing, and said to the shopkeeper, my friends, I couldn't read nothing. Why your spectacles like this useless for me? And the shopkeeper gave me down. Why you were saying to me, and my spectacles are all are useless? Why? And what is the problem? The real problem is this: when the shopkeeper learned about this real problem, and he saw And then the shopkeeper gave him a doubtful look, and he saw, the villager, like this villager book was upside down. He hold this book, and which book he hold in his hand. He thinks, he said, "Oh, your book is upside down. Why?" And he said, "I couldn't read now, so you can read." "Oh, I thought you can read. You didn't read nothing." And you couldn't read nothing. And he said, "Oh, yes, I couldn't read nothing." And shopkeeper gave him advertisement. My dear friends, just to listen what I am saying. I am saying to you, first you learn to learn. First you learn read and write. First you learn. First you learn read and write. First you learn. Then after you can come here and for buying for spectacles. I will give you. And first you have to learn. Then the villager. Okay. Now listen. One of then the shopkeeper said to him, one of advisors should listen. Spectacles don't help you read and write. Spectacles help you to see better. Spectacles don't help you read and write. Spectacles help you to see better. Now also, and then I'm also seeing here. Now also I'm seeing many things about the beach. So many birds, also 2-3 birds. They are flying, and they are also cultivating some of fields, 1, 2, 3, 4. So many fielders. There are many fielders. They are cultivating their fields. And in this situation, so I'm thinking about you. I am making about me. I am saying about you who are watching my video and who are thinking about me. And I will say to you, thank you very much who are watching. I always make video for you and me, and I am giving to you encourage. You also can do. You also can learn. So many people, the people will say nothing, and what is it is only your life. You can do this practice. If you do this practice, you can move on. You can go. You can move on. You can try to best. No matter who will give you credit, who will say to you nothing. So every time to you have to speak. This type also you can like also I will discuss to some of these letters, and this also now also I am thinking about some simple sentences I can say also. I also okay, now it is good for me. And also another things also I found here, and which are words which are like this parallel sentence. You can I can use these are words. And now also I will discuss to some of quotes. These quotes are very nice and interesting. So people will throw stones at you. You don't throw them back. You collect and build an empire. How many times you get how many times you fall down, it is not matter. How many times you get back up, it is a matter. Every time you have to do listen to other. First you listen and listen what he is saying, what he is not doing, what he is saying. Action, like also some of person said, I would say these words, I don't trust words. I trust action. And people can say anything, but action will say to you everything. Action will give you everything. Action will say to you everything. So, who are my dear friends? If I say to you, I don't trust words, I will say these words again. I don't trust words. I don't trust words. I don't trust words. I trust action. So people can say anything, but action will tell you everything. But I'll say these words also nicely again. I don't trust words. I don't trust words. I trust action. Action will tell you action. People can say anything, but action will tell you everything. Your action, what you are doing, what you are thinking, this is called action. What you want to do in your life. First, you have to learn something new things. Then action will set you. Now also, I am learning. I am speaking. I am thinking. I am reading. I am sleeping. Everything you can say. Which are sentences come from your mouth? These are sentences you can say. So now, if I say to you, and if you which which of one, like this, which of one you can come here, and who want to speak this language, who want to learn this language, come here and you say something about. Now we do some of activities now, so I'm thinking I am on stage, that's why I am making video, and I am so thinking about this like activities. And why not people will, why not people all time move on, people all time learn, people they all time change their thinking skill, their like everything, they can change their life. But some of this now also, what some of fish here playing, and now I, okay, now just wait. Now I had seen there also some fish playing, and that's why I watch this situation. I feel this situation when I was child, also 10 years old. Then with my grandfather, I would go to fishing. I would go to catch fishing. I would go to catch fishing. So then I feel like also I remember now these things when I would go with my grandfather. Grandfather would say, "Now you come here, and I also some fishes I can catch. I could catch." So then I feel very good and happy. But nowadays, my dear friends, every time you can say many things. You can now also I am walking very high up, high jump, but these things is like good, and these things, some things, some days will good, some days will bad, some days will worse, some days will bad, but situation will change automatically. Don't do hurry, don't take a pressure. Situation will change. Situation now also, some people say situation will change, situation will move on, situation will learn, situation learn, but not I am thinking these things is also. So don't say nothing to others people, they will say many things. So my speaking is in here today, and I will say to a great man, nothing is little. Every time beautiful days don't come to you, you must work towards them. And one best book is equal to 100 good friends. One good friends equal to a library. This also you remember. One best book is equal to 100 good friends, and one good friends equal to a library. Now also I am also thinking these words. I am also thinking you have to say, without speaking you cannot learn nothing. Without speaking, and also I am speaking this language. One best book, and some of course also you can say these are words you can say to a great man. And a tongue has no bone, it is so strong enough it break a heart. A hungry stomach, a broken heart can teach you many things. Wrong people will always teach you right lesson. So many students also always, they all time they say to us, these are quotes. These are quotes, very motivational quotes. You have to, so great minds discuss ideas, average mind discuss events, and a small mind discuss people. Every time you have to think like a great mind, where you want to be in your life. So great mind, first you change your mindset, then automatically everything will change. So watch who are watching my video, who watch my video, I will say to you thank you for them, and I will say very very thank you for watch. I know how many people they watch my video. So okay, no matter, and who are watching, I will say, and I hope you learn something from my video. If you learn, and I will make another video from next day, not next day. I will make another video. Today's I will say goodbye and have a nice day. See you again. Bye, my dear friends. Okay.